What's going on, boxing heads? It's your boy Pool Kind of Boxing, coming back at you with another boxing video for the boxing heads and the boxing mind. Boy, Tim Desert Storm Bradley. Yes, sir. He was so happy to talk about his favorite champion, his favorite boxer, Bud Crawford. You know, he talked about Canelo too. You know, he talked about how the camps are tapering off right now. You know, you don't want nothing to happen before fight night. You know, that week before fight night, and the workload, the intensity increases, but the workload, it tapers off, right? Because you're trying to be careful and you're trying to fine tune your reflexes and your speed. You want to keep the good and throw out the bad and limit yourself from getting hurt and sparring. You know what I'm saying? We seen what happened with Errol Spence Jr. getting eye injuries, you know what I'm saying, going too hard and sparring. I think Bud Crawford is one of the best at preparing, you know what I'm saying, for a fight. Canelo Alvarez, you know, he's been doing this over and over. So he's had a million sparring camps for preparation for fights. So I don't think we have any problems with that. But one thing about Tim, he's going to take you through the inside knowledge because he's done it himself, right? And so one of the things was that he was saying that Crawford, he don't think the year layoff is not going to be a problem from Crawford because he took the time to build himself up for 168 the right way. And he knows that Bud Crawford is a superior athlete. He said that's one thing that distinguished Manny Pacquiao from him during their fight. It was just that Manny Pacquiao was a better athlete. And he believes the same thing about Bud because he also discovered Bud, because Bud was his sparring partner at one point in time. And he realized that Bud, anytime he raises up his level, Bud was able to stay with him. And he knew right then that Bud was going to be a champion one day, right? So if you think about it, you know what I'm saying, Tim Bradley, you know what I'm saying, he is heralding the accolades of Bud Crawford. That's he feels like, you know what I'm saying, he's the man that introduced Bud to the world, and he's his biggest cheerleader, and there's no problem with that. So, you know, go Tim Bradley, you know what I'm saying, let us in on this knowledge. I understand where you're coming from, my brother, you know what I'm saying, even though hopefully everything goes well, you know what I'm saying, that both fighters, you know what I'm saying, they taper off fine and they have no injuries, and we'll be looking forward to a fight of the century. You know what I'm saying? Keep doing what you're doing, Tim. You know what I'm saying? You're aggravating as hell, but you know what I'm saying, we out here listening and we're getting excited for the big fight. This has been Pool Kind of Boxing. Make sure you tune in and subscribe to my channel. Peace out.